Get ready for the hookup. Get ready for the hookup. Get ready for the hookup. Sometimes you're curious about some stuff, right? You got a little extra money in your pocket. You're like, what the hey? Let me give it a shot. That's what I did. And you're going to be the beneficiary of me blowing my hard-earned money.
Why so serious?
This was the very first tank I set up in my little bank of nano tanks, which I am going to do. You know what? I think I should. Some videos, sometime I'm going to end up doing a walkthrough on all my little nano tank, all 7 of them, and it's like a little tour, right? So be on the lookout for that. But this is the first one that I set up, and I really wanted to be successful when I set this up, but I also wanted to be a little bit different. I knew I had a bunch of tanks to set up, so money was an object. So I went to Amazon. That's right, y'all. I'm the reason why mom and pop shops are getting closed down throughout the nation, because of me. But let's be honest, right? I mean, as much as I want to support the little guy, which I do, I got a lot of little guy friends. Sometimes it's cheaper, and I'm lazy. I don't want to get my lazy butt up to actually go anywhere. It's too easy. At any rate, I went to Amazon and I was like, I really want to do grass. I want a whole carpet. I want carpet, grass there, grass there. I found a 3-pack on Amazon. It was different kinds of grass seeds, 3 different kinds. It was short hair grass, long hair grass, and a broadleaf or wide leaf grass. $10, y'all. That's it, $10. I figure, you know what? The tank wasn't set up because, mind you, this was all before I had water and fish in it. I said, now's the time to do it. So I got these grass. I even did it live. And I went ahead and I did the father fish, deep substrate, sand cap, not Novak, not Wollsted, deep father fish method. Because I did it before and I was successful, and for my first tank out of all 7 of them, I kind of wanted to be successful. So I did that. I planted the grass seeds. I planted the short hair grass seeds in the front. I planted the long hair grass seeds across the back, and with the broadleaf grass seed, which I've used before in the past. I don't want to be lying to y'all and be like, this is the first time I ever. No, I've used it before in the past, so I knew how to play with it, which is a little different because I put it on driftwood. And I'll explain to you in a little bit how I did that. I went ahead and did all that, right? And I wanted to show you guys, if you did get these grass seeds, what could you expect? I got mixed results. I got good and I got bad. Let's start with the bad. The bad is, when I planted this tank, and I will show you this tank without all the glare. When I planted this tank, I planted the short hair grass seed in the front. The plan was to have driftwood with all the good stuff and the foliage of the wide grass seed in the middle, and I was gonna have in the back a whole wall of long hair grass seed. And all right, let me interrupt for un momentito while I got your attention. I spent a lot of time and money doing these videos for you guys. I enjoy it. I'll do it regardless. You know what I'm saying? But if this is your first time visiting my channel, please think about hitting that sub button, the like button if you like this. It does wonders for my channel. It's a little that's all it is. Bing, for you, but for my channel, it's incredible. Leave a comment. Let me know if you want me to do a video on anything else. Being a member to this thing I do is a real big deal for me. And if you enjoy this channel, if you're watching the videos, and think about becoming a member, please. It'll help this channel grow. It'll help me, and hopefully I can help others. So thank you in advance. I spread the grass seed out appropriately, and I took the wood out. I put it in a different tank because I want to do that separate. I'll explain why in a little bit. I sprinkled the grass seed, I sprayed it with water, I covered the top, I did all that stuff. For the first week I was a little scared. I was like, oh, nothing's gonna happen. But eventually I got to see grass starting to sprout, mainly in the long hair grass seed. The short hair did not sprout. maybe one or two little ones, but not enough to say it sprouted. And everybody, when I did it live, they was like, oh, it's all gonna die out. I was like, well, for $10, I'll give it a shot. They was completely right. I had the long-haired grass seed grow up real nice after about a week, but once I put water in the tank, it died out. So that was a big fail. The short-haired grass seed never took off. That was a big fail. Now we're gonna get to the broadleaf or thick leaf or wide leaf grass seed that I had put on the driftwood. Like I said, I did the broadleaf in the past, and so I knew how to work with it. So I had it in a separate tank, and I got it nice and wet, got the driftwood nice and wet, put it in the tank with no water, and sprinkled the grass seed on top, the broad grass seed on top. And after about a week, I started seeing little green sprouts grow, and I let that sit for about 2 weeks after I saw the grass seed, the grass start to grow, because I wanted the roots to get all nice and get all up in the cracks and crevices and the nooks and crannies, right? Then I put it in the tank. I filled it with water. Like I said, the grass in the back, the long hair died out, but the broadleaf grew nicely. It grew really, really nice. In fact, I'm tempted to say that for $10, it was worth having the other two die out with the way it looks. I mean, you can see right here, it actually is thriving and spreading. Tank looks incredible. It cost me $10 to get that effect. If you were to buy this at the store, I don't even know how much it would cost, because I know a little Nubius on a rock costs like $15, $20 sometimes. So this is something special. You might want to give it a try. You could do it in an existing tank. You just have to take the driftwood or rock or whatever you're putting this on, put it in a Tupperware outside by a light or something, sprinkle the grass seed on there, spray it every day, spray it down, keep it nice and moist. And then after about 2-3 weeks, or however you feel, is long enough that you feel like the roots are taking hold, then you can put it in your tank, and then it'll grow even better. I'm gonna go ahead and put the link to the grass seed that I used the first time where it was just the broadleaf. I'm not gonna give you the link for the 3 because whatever. I'm just gonna give you the link for the broadleaf grass seed, and then you can do this at home.